Welcome to the circle of you. Hey, David Abraham. Hey, yeah, that's my circle of you. I come out here and I'll view my videos. I mean, not view them. I make my videos as I feel the impression to make them. Anyway, hope you're doing well today. It's Sunday, another day. I'm just glad to be here. Thankful for the opportunity to be alive and be on this earth at this time. I mean, it's just an incredible time. Power of light and the wave of light is rushing over the world for the next few years, and you're going to see a lot of dark energy show its ugly face and violently escape. You know, but I'm in this circle of you, and I come out here, and if you've watched any of my other recent videos, and I've talked about it a little bit and what it does. It's just an object that I created as a giant permission slip to connect with higher energy, source energy. We do it through prayer, and that's the way it's done. But this is another way to help as I connect emotionally. I connect with all these potentials. This is what's recalculating my brain to know that there's other potentials and things that help me to discern. These are representation, of course. They're not the real thing. They're just clay bricks. But the point of the matter is my intentions, your intentions. That's how it works. The center stone right here in the middle, this thing right here is a grounding stone. It's a quartz. There's two quartzes on either side of it, little piece of quartz there. But all this was done under the power of inspiration. I didn't know what I was building when I built it, but my wife wanted a fire pit, and first impression I thought about it, and then it popped in my mind. This is what I saw. Now, I didn't build this at first. I built it. It was this wide, but it wasn't the what it is now, the final product. And I kept getting nudged. I made a fire pit, that didn't work. And then I looked at it, I said, I got to rebuild. So I pulled every brick out and reset them because in this section here wasn't quite formed right. This section here had come into it a little bit. But anyway, so that's what I've been doing. I've been just studying and pondering. And when I say I study, I don't study what someone else has written. I don't study the the thoughts and I hear things, and I go and I ask the questions in my meditation time and my prayer, and everything you ask will get answered, and whatsoever you think gets manifested immediately, put into another reality, one of these representation of bricks, every thought that you have. And as you continue down a path, that thought might continue, that kind of thing. But this just helps your brain and your mind work together more cohesively with your heart and with the realities of the full dimensional self. That's what we got to look at, because we're full dimensional beings. We got to learn how to start being full dimensional beings, and that means tapping into things you don't know, and you don't know what you don't know. But here's what you really need to know: is who you are, and who you are is God. Yeah, it's true. Now, I'm not going to form a church, the Church of David Abraham. No, that's not how any of that works. No, here's the church, right there. That's what church is going to be. So in the next higher dimensions, there is no church. There are no scriptures. There's family evolution lines and things like that. That's the kind of records, and there's access to the energies of higher dimensions, to where we can speak in our heart chakra and how we think and our personality, and all that gets molded, and all this gets put into our vortex, and we have this vortex going, just the shape of this right here. It's the similar thing. This is like a vortex representation. And so I can see mine above my head, not with my eyes, no, but I can feel the energy that I've got a vortex of desires, thoughts, and things that I'm, looking forward to, or that I put out there as a desire for it to come to pass. And they will all come to pass, They will all come to pass. Now, if they don't come to pass when you think they should, that don't mean that they're not going to. But understanding how your thought process works in your belief system, your belief structure, whatever it is, it don't matter. It has a design built in to protect itself. So anyone trying to leave a belief structure, you're going to get fear. You're going to get, oh no, you don't know what you're getting into. You're crazy. Oh no, nobody believes that way. You got to be crazy. Next thing you know, that's the norm. you know. So you got to be willing to be on the forefront. If you want to build something on your property, it doesn't have to be as big as this thing here is I'm standing on, but it can be. It can be bigger. But when you do it under inspiration. Do it under inspiration. And when you ask for things to guide that be done according to the best of what will work out for the best of all involved, especially you ask for benevolent energy to guide you, and it certainly will. All right, I've walked off, before I end this video, I walked off the, we had a big storm last night, but I've walked off the circle of view, and I'm coming back to the back here where my trees are that got damaged. I talked about them earlier, and I just walked through here, and I said it's going to have a varied return because I was told to say that. Well, not told, but I got the impression. So I'm back here in the forest. Let's just take a look around the varied return to health here. We got one, and right here, he's part way up the stick. All that, all that's gone. That's not. That whole tree made it just fine. This one's gone. These are gone. These are gone. They may come back next year, or it may be a way that let me know that I don't need them. But the varied return to health. A couple good ones there. But this area right back here, this is going to become a nice little additional area for meditation, for quietness, things like that. It's a nice area. It's up under these trees that have grown up in the last few years, and it's beautiful. But anyway, get in touch with your true self, and speak to yourself. And you have an entourage of benevolent energy beings, so forth, with you at all times. Talk to them, thank them for being there, guiding you. Even when you don't acknowledge them, they're going to do what helps you, because you're on the path for ascension or for overcoming. And if it's overcoming, you may have to deal with a little karma. Why is this happening to me? That kind of thing. If you have that in your life a lot, then you were sent to take care of that kind of karma so that you can ascend with your family and be with them, okay? You may not know who most of your family is, but you're from a large line of beings that are master creators, and they elected the best ones for the last to come to the earth at this time to carry the torch of light to help the ascension process. There is no Armageddon. There's no middleman to get to source. Straight up, you to source. You talk directly to source in your own name. I am that I am, okay? So be bold in who you are. Don't be afraid. Don't fear God. God is full of love. How can you fear that? He doesn't punish. There's no sin. We conjure up evil and satanic things. We imagine them in our minds, Sounds kind of way out there. No, that's exactly what it is. God bless you. I'm going to tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. Be true to yourself. Be honorable. And love people. That's the power.